Hello everybody, this is Eyesmasher here and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Yuri is coming over to our house this Sunday because we're helping her with the decorations for the festival club. So now I've got to be back home making sure my room is clean and tidy, ready for her arrival on Sunday. Anyway, my anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Ooh, handling her right now, I'm sorry. There's no telling what might end up happening when she's outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm counting on it. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to see Yuri in my house, in my bedroom. All alone, together. Oh boy. It's already Sunday. Well, that was quick. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it comes to the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally, like, I love you, I can't wait to be in your bed, and other stuff like that. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't had anything from Sayori since she left the club early on the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in my back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, it's okay, you need to. I decide to take... God, my throat is killing me already. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I've reached Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were a family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her bedroom. It's really strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Eyesmasher. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easily to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to meet up with Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait. How'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. Fair enough, yeah, obviously. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, after you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. I know you so well. So well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Eyesmasher. What? What's not good? Not caring about you? Because I doubt that is good. Wait, no, shut up. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. Huh? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, you're not making a lot of sense here. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Eyesmasher. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry Sayori just broke the moment there with me burping. I apologise. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Eyesmasher? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. And you wait until now to tell me we've been best friends, we're childhood friends, and you tell me now to say this? Why? Explain yourself, please. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, things are starting to get a lot more, you know, spicy in a bad way, I guess. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Ooh, out of breath there. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Sayori, why? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like you've betrayed me as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is to tell me. You don't understand at all, Eyesmasher. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Sayori, can I get one thing straight? Caring about you and caring about your well-being is important to me. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bad being swung against my head. Wait, a bad being? What am I on about? A bad bat. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear gone through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Sorry, this is not a laughing matter. Please stop laughing at this. This is not okay. There's Sayori, with that cute face and that very, very cute outfit on. You look fantastic. Siri just opened up. Wait, Sayori. Wait. Siri. Hey, Siri. What? 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 You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Eyesmasher. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears straight down Sayori's face. Oh, Sayori, why? This is not the... No, this is sad. Why are you doing this to yourself? I made you join a literature club because I was selfish. Oh, she's crying now. Oh. To be honest, I should have joined the anime club. Because of those anime girls. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. This episode has gotten really heavy. Oh my lord. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Eyesmasher, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Eyesmasher, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Eyesmasher, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Eyesmasher. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Whew. If I make someone feel scared about warm hugs, then... oh, good lord. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have the great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what is ahead. As I approach my house, happy music starts to play. Hold on a minute, does this look like Sayori's house? For some reason this looks like Sayori's house. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured that I hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room, which looks very, very nice and tidy. Better make sure I've hidden those saucy magazines. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel a little anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No. I would be really embarrassed of my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look there! I snatched Yuri's wrist which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ooh, I wonder what's in there. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it
permeate.
You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positivity, energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful! What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel the flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Something very good for what you and me are about to do. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway into the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'll be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Eyesmasher. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Tightened, what am I about? That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird of this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. It feels really heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Eyesmasher! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go and wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, okay then. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel about this. I feel her tongue curling around my finger. Too much detail. Oh, startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burying up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh, okay. Wow, things are spicing up with Yuri. Jeez. I'm going to have to think of a very interesting title for this episode. And a very intimate thumbnail. Eyesmasher, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looked at me. I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Eyesmasher. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri, calling me weird? I have no response to that. But it's kind of nice that she's doing it. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through a ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue making progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy is a kit of watercolour paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? We'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Why am I saying that in my voice? Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint or drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Hello? Yeah, yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hardly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought it would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, and then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as colour guide when we paint. This kind of thing reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah? It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out to do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all that it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Hey, look at this, hey, look at this. Good, lovely, cute CGI for Yuri. But this is where I'm going to end off the episode here, guys. This was, I suppose, a shorter episode, if you can call it like that. We got some stuff done. We had a special moment with Sayori talking about finding out she has depression. And, well, and a very intimate time with Yuri, with her licking my finger. Yes. What a wonderful and non-sexual time it was. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and of course if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. And without further ado, I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace!